okay, please don't call this a comeback. Hey, get over there, we done that, yeah. Run up the score, run up the board, shooting the back. Been denied 2 times, move like a tank. Back on the job, look at my eyes, running up ranks. Tell me what it is, tell me what it ain't.
6 miles, 1 mile conversational, 5 miles, 9-minute pace. First week back from the marathon. I don't feel the best, but I don't feel the worst. Let's just get it done. 6 miles, 9-minute pace.
I convince myself she's medicine and pretend I don't care what heaven is. I convince myself she's medicine. I convince myself.
Did not hold a 9-minute pace for 5 miles. Held it for 3 miles and then went conversational for the last 2. I guess I still feel it post-marathon, but now we have to hit a pull to the gym.
Glass on my fingertips and all these conversations in strangers' beds, and they still remind me to take my meds, and then I'll feel less lonely when I'm less invested. I left that party fully confident that my heart won't need any more protection. I'm sorry. I convince myself she's medicine. Pretend I don't care what heaven is. I convince myself she's medicine. I convince myself she's medicine. Pretend I don't care what heaven is. I convince myself she's medicine.
Honestly, still feeling it a lot 1 week after the marathon. But, as a friend said, marathon's not just something you push to the side. 6 miles, pull workout, gonna get some food, and move on to the next. But as we recover, have some goals coming up that will be coming up soon. So, see you guys next workout. We are at Momentum Climbing Gym for our union. New gym, never been to before, but they were having 50% off day passes, so I had to come through and check it out. Yesterday, we hit our 6-mile run and a pull workout, so today, the back is not feeling the best, but still wanted to climb, get a session in this week. We might stick to like slab or 90 degree, not much overhang because I don't have that back strength. As we recover from the marathon, I think it's good for me to keep my body moving like it used to, like it was doing every day. No, I'm not gonna feel the best, but as long as I'm putting in effort just to not be in bed all day, I feel like that's a good thing. So, gonna get some climbs done. We only have about an hour, hour and a half, try to get it done a little quicker today. Let's see, Momentum for Union.
We don't gotta be nowhere. Time is standing still. Cause I'm liking what we got here. Honey, sign and seal. Deliver what I'm looking for. Tell me when you're at the door. You and I can figure it out from here. We don't gotta go 100. Hit that cruise control. Drive slow and talk about it. We don't gotta go 100. Ride or die if you're living, 'cause it's more than just the feeling. Give me a second, feeling woozy. Let me catch my breath, 'cause your eyes are seeing through me.
Today we got leg day. First real leg day back from the marathon. And honestly, all of last week, I could not do legs at all. And so hitting it this week, I'll probably still obviously be feeling the effects of the marathon, but we just gotta push through and do it anyway because that's what we do. And I have some goals to achieve. I think now that the marathon is over, next goal is to go sub 2 in the half marathon. But I feel like as I'm building up the speed for a half marathon, since it's, half the distance, I won't be running as many miles in one day. I'll still be able to gain strength. And I know I said that during the full marathon, but I wasn't able to do that. Obviously, I was losing strength as I was going through with the marathon, but I always have it as the goal. But if I can keep up with it during training, that's ideal. And it's all an experiment, really, just to see if I can. Because, I've never done this before. Last year, I never ran a half marathon. This year, I never ran a marathon. I've never gone sub 2 in a half marathon. So as we keep up with those running goals, the strength goals are gonna stay there as well. So leg day today, first leg day back from my first marathon. Let's get
Look,
it.
I ain't waiting on the move from y'all. I'd rather choose the call. I got Uno life, but I know who choose the cards. Rapping at 10, been at it for 10. I'm back on the road. And I signed to myself, my manager win. The ministry launched from a pad and a pen. And they thought it wouldn't happen. Truly, it happened again. Faith is in the preparation, so at the destination, I get the mapping again. Know that my audience won. I do not trust that they clapping for him. I trust that he's sending it ups. UPS, that package is sent. Dropping this after the album out. 10K my hours, 1,000 miles. Know that my God in the browser now. Strap with the truth that'll rally a crowd. I'ma keep driving and 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 driving. Like I won't leave the roundabout. Look, my God is the biggest. I shouldn't be here, but I made it today, so I'm lifting the praise. Never was taking the easy route with all of my trips to NWA. Me and TJ in a white Crown Vic going 5 over 80, we're running the state. Walk in the dark trying to find me a way. Walk in the dark, pray I bump into grace. Clear the guy had a plan for me. Eager as a child, I was running wild, spending all my quiet time sitting down, asking God what the plan to be. I ain't even have a plan in place to prepare for the plan he planned.
0.5 easy, actually 1 mile easy, then 100 meters at like 6-minute pace, then 0.5 easy. Repeat that 3 times.
Okay.
But that's workout.
Yeah. Same old story, different joke. Shorty ain't cooking, she easy to roast. She want attention by doing the most. Hey, she want attention, but I'm going ghost. Don't feed the ego, this type of roach. Nikes are white, cause I'll step with a force. Think she a 10, but she barely a 4. Lifestyle she wanted, could barely afford. Spent too much time on the cellular phone. Should've picked up the dumbbell, not picked up the fork. I'm in the hookah lounge blowing these O's. I'm over your head on my tippity toes. Used to be nice, I can't do it no more. When I pick up your call, the volume on low. I've been around, I see how it goes. Toying around like G.I. Joe. After the fun, you'll be all alone. Good job, you lost your home to be unyoked. Lately, I seen good ladies turning to hoes. Demons are hunting, they snatching their souls. She want attention by doing the most. Same old story, different joke. Shorty ain't cooking, she easy to roast. She want attention by doing the most. Nobody know when it's all time to go. My heart is dropping like Geronimo. A second a minute like Kylie Minogue. You squandered a bibbity bobbity boom. You lost the magic cause you never had it. Gave you the world but you call him Aladdin. These are the habits of digital addicts. I call her letters, she giving out cabbage. Out of the blue, I got the news. Heard about harlots and your living proof. Told him it's harmless, he trusted your dumb ass. End of the day, I don't pity the fool. You got the virus, midlife crisis. Chasing the waves in the fountain of you. Might need to watch more Winnie the Pooh. Cause I don't know what the hell's got into you.